This is a pretty sweet Monte Carlo. It's a 1972 model with a 468 big block. This thing's got a lot of chrome. Motor sounds great. We're gonna be taking it down the road for a test drive. Be sure to hit subscribe and follow this channel. That'll help us out quite a bit if you hit like and share the videos. This one here's got disc brakes on the front, drum in the rear. Beautiful sounding motor. MapleMotors.com offers financing, shipping, wheels, tires, parts, and accessories. And of course, we are always pumping videos out here, so join us at TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook. For now, it's about that time. Let's go for a ride. Before we take off, let's look around the interior, kind of check everything out. This thing's nice and clean. There's a rip right below my seat. We'll be checking that out towards the end of the video when we do the interior inspection. Package tray looks good. Headliner's wrinkly, but it looks fairly new. Definitely looks new. It's like brand new. Let's go ahead and start her up. Coming across the dash, nice and clean. Got your gauge cluster here. The motor has not warmed up completely yet. The oil pressure's up to around 40. The mileage is showing 29,000. I can't stand behind mileage on a 72 model though. It's near impossible. Windshield wipers, oh, they were stuck a second, but they work pretty good. Blower motor, it is blowing. No AC on this one, should have some heat. Go ahead and place your bets. Do you think the horn works? Radio should work. We have the face to it in the office. Most of the time when it has the face taken off, they've checked it, and it does. Let's try that horn. Uh-oh. It does work. Let's hit the road and see how she runs. Okay. Looking around to see if it has the other side of this seat belt, but it doesn't look like it. It does have them in the back. It's got the middle pieces here, but it doesn't have the left side of the seat belt. We're gonna take off down the road. Any flaws that I see, I will let you know. That's why I do these videos. Let's get you straightened up here. There we go. Now you can see out. Put that in the floor. All right. Temperature gauge still hasn't come up. It does feel like it is wired up. It's not up yet. Brakes are touchy. They feel good. At least I know I'll stop. All right, we're pulling out here. Golly, truck's straight pipe. Feels pretty good going down the road here. A little bit of a left pull. That may have just been the road. Actually, this car is going straight as an arrow. It's not pulling left or right. I haven't touched the steering wheel. I think that was the road back there. As soon as I turn, it turns. Brakes, they're stopping fast. They feel good. Let's see if the kickdown's hooked up. I can't even tell because of the, oh goodness, people are calling me and stuff. Can't tell. Going too slow. All right. It's got a lot of power, but I don't think it's kicking down. It feels good. 100% need to get some gas. It's showing dead on E right now. I can hear the turn signals on the dash, but neither one of the bulbs are popping on. When we hit this back road back here, I'll shift it down manually and we'll check it out. This thing's got quite a bit of power just for regular driving. I like it. We're back at the gas station. We'll put about $20 worth of premium fuel in this ride and keep this test drive going. Temp gauge still has not come up. We'll say it does not work. Okay. Just put about $20 worth of fuel in this one. I think it was getting ready to run out on me. When I popped that cap, it said psh, and usually that's pretty close. So I bet you that gas gauge does work. It was reading E when we got here. Let's see what it comes up to now. And we'll keep this going. There's that big old rip I was talking about. And the reason I know the headliners do, look at that. They had that covering a rip. I guess I'll leave it in there. It needs to be fixed. All right. Jumping off in here. Turn the key. Gas gauge is on the way up. It was on E. Starts up really easy. Let's take off. Okay, let's head on back to the lot. I think that was a close call on the, had a cop scenario there for a second. He never came over here or anything. It may have been a girl, I don't know. But when I did that behind scene where I kind of shot off and just let it eat for a second, I looked over and there's a cop right there in the middle of the parking lot, like staring at me. I was like, oh no. There was smoke barreling in front of the car because I don't know, this car's awesome. I bet it looked cool. But yeah, they definitely knew what I was doing. They didn't say anything, thank God. Woo! But did come and sit in my parking lot a while I walked around the car. You'll see at the end of the video. I'm just wondering if they're sitting up here somewhere waiting on me because they know my path. Maybe not. She's definitely got some good get up and go. Feels good. Speedo is pretty correct on this one as well. Just wish that temperature gauge worked. It didn't seem like it was overheating or anything. I had the hood open throughout the walk around video, checking it out. She's staying pretty cool. I think I have my turn signal on. I don't see that it's popping on up there, but I could hear it. This car feels good. Suspension's nice and smooth. If I was to rate the suspension on this car, I would give it an 8 out of 10 because it's just super smooth. And we're right around the corner from the car lot. Don't forget, hit subscribe, hit like, and share this channel. That helps me out a lot, and I appreciate it very much if you do it. And if you got any comments you want to leave saying, hey man, you should do this in your video, you should do this in your video, I'll listen. I like ideas. I like new stuff. All right. We made it back around here to the lot. Got the personals out. Everybody's driving black cars. Let's see if I can squeeze. Skirt. Not gonna happen. All right, guys. I appreciate you watching. Check out the end of this video where it shows the chips and scratches all over. I'm gonna grab another car and hit the road again. Okay guys, let's walk around this car. Like I said, it's got a 468 under the hood. Real pretty under there too, lots of chrome. Just got her dressed up, but we're gonna be walking around looking for chips, scratches, dents, anything I can find. That way you know everything about these cars. If you're new to the channel, hit subscribe. We post videos all the time, and you can give us a call. We'll be here to help you out. MapleMotors.com has financing and shipping available for you, so be sure to jump on over there and check out our new inventory. Every Monday we post new cars here on YouTube. Once I sell one of these cars, I mark sold on the top of the video. You could still watch the previous videos. Lots of customers like to go back and watch their videos, and I just keep them on there for previous inventory. Let's get started here. I'll be looking for any kind of scratches, chips, rust marks, dents, whatever, you name it, I'll find it. Right here off the bat, I see a scratch right there on the fender. You also got some, looks like some hazy marks there. A couple chips coming up over this fender. Get a couple specks in the paint. And down this lower portion here. Got a little dent in the trim there. And up over the fender, a light scratch. That should buff out. Right here in the corner, there's a nice little dent. You've got a line here that shouldn't be there as well. Looks like real thick paint on this corner. Coming down the midsection. Pretty straight, light scratch there. Door handle does have some pitting on it. A little bit of wax left over. And that's that scratch we started with. On top of the fender, you can see some light scratches. Looks like where they were buffing on it. Probably with the hand sponge or something, you could see those scratches in it. Put some swirl licks on it, probably take that out. Got some chips off in the corner there as well. Turning around, trying to get my shadow out of here. Light scratches there. The trim's got some oxidation on it. The front window itself looks pretty good. Looking over the roof here, it's got some light sanding marks up there that are under the paint. You also got these little bubbles I like to call kibble kapil when somebody, you know, paints a car and there's some oil in the air, like Armor All or anything that's in the air. It'll come down into the paint and it'll cause these little bitty bubbles. They're tiny, they're almost like acne. There's a small little dent right there. Missing your trim right here around the back. See, that's what the holes are for. You can see the light scratches where it was. Top of the fender there has got some wax left over on it. Went around this back end, real big exhaust tip somebody added. Bumper's really clean, nice and clean on this one. You got some dents. Weather stripping in the trunk looks pretty good, fairly new. Looks like a compressor in here for the AC. Some visors too, a little bit of extra material where they put that headliner in. The trunk pan itself has got water in it. It's probably leaking, I'm gonna say. That's been raining like crazy the last couple days. It's the only good thing about rain here is you can see if it's leaking in the trunks, but the trunk looks pretty solid even though it has moisture in it. Somebody has repainted it. You can tell that piece has been done right there in the back. Right, got it all set up. The trunk lid itself looks pretty good. Coming on down with the trunk lid, make sure the keys in the ignition. They are. You've got some light scratches there. You've got some more of that little chemical peel is what I'm calling it in the paint. Some little dimples and stuff. Trying to hit it with the sun right so that you can see it come back towards the camera. Kind of hazy there on top, a little oxidized. Coming down this side, we're going to shoot down this lower portion, come back to midsection. You got a spot right there in the paint. Up over the fender. There's a chip right here. Some haziness popping up right here on this panel. There's a chip there as well. You also got a light scratch there. Light scratch there, that should come out. There's a spot there in the paint that's been touched up. You got some spots in the paint there as well. There's a dimple here. And of course on top of the fender here you've got some spots, chips. A couple little spots there. Looks like this piece here has got some rust popping through on the chrome. Oxidation on your mirror there. Spot right there. Coming back over the front. Man, they've been calling me like crazy during this video. This has got some sanding marks popping up kind of all over the roof there. In there. Okay. Go ahead and check this interior out. The door panel is in great shape. That looks fairly new to me. Weather stripping looks pretty good around the door. Bottom of the door looks good. Jams look good. There's a chip right there. Carpet in this one's fairly new. The seat here definitely has a big old rip in the middle of it. A little faded on this side too. The other side's darker. Looking in the back seat, it's in great shape. package tray is in decent shape. Headliner needs to be stretched out. You can tell it's a new headliner. You can see the fabric in the trunk, but it needs to be stretched out. It's just real loose in here. Of course, coming across the dash, it's in great shape. Now, we've already checked over everything before we left the lot. Let me give her a little gas. Motor's nice and quiet in this one. They painted up under the hood here. It's like gray. This piece here is aftermarket too. It's nice, pretty chrome. Monte Carlo. Just between me and you guys, that cop sitting over there saw me do that big burnout. Yeah, I'm kind of curious to see if I can get out of here without getting a ticket. Chip there too. Coming on down. Shuts. Looking over the front end. Nice new chrome bumper on the front. It's very clean. Grill looks good. Headlight bezels are clean. Trim there needs to be pulled down a little bit. There it is. Okay. I'll keep the camera rolling, but hopefully, like I said, I don't end up with no ticket. It's hard to do anything in this town because there's so many police officers. It's a good thing, but I need a private parking lot. That's what I need. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, hit subscribe. Also, hit like and share this video. It helps me out quite a bit. We're gonna go ahead and conclude it. Go back and grab another car and make some more videos today. I appreciate you watching. Thanks again.